What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. The Colts are actually making some moves now. Power's here, and it is day 2 of free agent frenzy in the NFL. And day 1, we didn't really do much. We did sign kicker Matt Gay to a 4-year deal, which very, very interesting. It was very good, though. I'm pretty happy with it. He's a great kicker, but that's not what this video is about. Day 2, we've made some splashes so far. So we haven't made any signings yet, but we have lost 2 key players today. After losing Bobby Okereke to the Giants yesterday, today we have traded Stephon Gilmore to the Dallas Cowboys. And in return, we got a 5th-round pick in this year's upcoming draft, giving us now 9 draft picks in this draft. So, yeah, it's some pretty big news. We're doing things in free agency, and the price wasn't high for Stephon Gilmore, but he's 32, and getting rid of him clears up some cap space. It's a very, very good thing for the Colts. I was a little upset when I first saw the news that we traded Gilmore, but I'm kind of glad we did it now because we cleared up some cap and we got a draft pick. It may have been a 5th-round pick, but Stephon Gilmore, got to keep in mind, he's a 32-year-old corner, so the value for that isn't too high. The Cowboys are going to get themselves a nice-looking corner who can still play on a pretty high level. He had a pretty good season for us this past year, but I think all of us Colts fans kind of saw this coming because he's getting up there in age, and he wanted to go play for a contender, and we were supposed to be that, but we just weren't that for him. So I think he might have requested a trade. That was not reported on at all. That's just my personal opinion. I think he might have requested to go somewhere else because he wants to be on a contender, and there is a pretty good chance that we aren't going to be a contender next year because we're moving forward with a lot of pieces, trying to get some of the older guys off our team, and Gilmore wants to go win a ring, and we send him to Dallas because that gives him the best chance to do so. And, yeah, that Cowboys defense is going to be pretty good next year, and we got a draft pick. So we can't be too mad. We got a draft pick, and we cleared up some cap space. The Cowboys are going to take on that cap now, so that's a big reason why we didn't re-sign him, because I think he was going to be taking up about $10 million this year. So it's good to get that off of our cap and send it over to the Cowboys. And now we might draft a corner, but I'm not sure yet. But speaking of clearing up cap space, we have done that in a big way by doing probably the most expected move of the offseason. We have officially released Matt Ryan. Now, this right here, probably some of the biggest waste of money that I've ever been a part of. I did buy that jersey almost immediately once they went on sale because I thought Matt Ryan was going to be pretty good for us, but he ended up not being. I got it around the same time I got my Michael Pittman Jr. and my Jonathan Taylor jerseys, so I kind of bought just 3 at once to see. I had the money to do it, so I did it. And, turns out the Matt Ryan one wasn't a good idea, but I'm kind of glad we released Matt Ryan. He had 1 more year on his contract, I think it was, and so did Gilmore. I forgot to mention that earlier, but Matt Ryan, he was going to be taking up a good bit of cap space, so by releasing Matt Ryan, we have opened up about $17 million in cap, and that's after the guaranteed money we owe him, which is $12 million, because, that's how guaranteed money works. So, we freed up about $17 million in cap space, which is really helpful, and we have now officially begun a new era in the Indianapolis Colts for the 5th year in a row. But it feels different this time. New head coach. Looks like we might be cleaning house. I'm not sure yet because we are looking to trade Ryan Kelly also, so we'll see what happens. But, free agency, to see the Colts making some moves is a little refreshing, even though we Haven't really signed anyone yet. We signed our kicker, Matt Gay, but that's about it. But other than that, we haven't really done anything spectacular in free agency. But that's fine, you know. I expect us to make a big splash tomorrow. I think we could very well see the additions of Orlando Brown and potentially Adam Thielen. We'll see what happens. I definitely expect Orlando Brown to become an Indianapolis Colt because we need a left tackle. That's been a position of need for the past 3 years. So now we're finally getting there. Ever since Anthony Costanzo retired, it's been a position of need. So this year we're going to go ahead and get that. It looks like if I had to guess, I think Orlando Brown is an Indianapolis Colt within the next week. And if not, well, that's just a horrible take by me. But I mean, even if he's not that good, we need to try something else because we need a left tackle pretty badly. You know, that's a position of need. And also, I know Adam Thielen, that's a long shot, but apparently the Indianapolis Colts do have interest in Adam Thielen, and we did just clear up a good bit of cap space, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts go out and try and get Adam Thielen, throw a bag at him and see what he does. But Adam Thielen might want to go to a contender, so I'm not sure. But if we get him on the Indianapolis Colts, that would be great. I don't know how appealing it sounds to have a new rookie quarterback be your quarterback, but you know, I'm just kind of being optimistic, hoping for the best, hoping Adam Thielen gives Indy a shot because I feel like it would really help to have a vet like Adam Thielen in the receiver room because our longest tenured receiver this past season was Paris Campbell, and I'm not even sure if we're going to bring him back yet because we haven't done it yet, and I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I mean, there's a small part of me that does hope we do it, but if not, it's whatever. I kind of hope we do get Adam Thielen, though. I think that would be a big splash. That would really help our offense, and especially since we're going to have a rookie quarterback next year, it would really help our whole situation. Just to finally get some veteran presence in that locker room. And Adam Thielen's a good receiver too. He had a good, I think it was great 10 years or something like that. It wasn't no 10 years. It was quite a while in Minnesota, and he had a pretty good career. So he is a vet. He knows what he's doing. I think that would really help if we brought him in, put him in the slot, let Michael Pittman Jr. and Alec Pierce do their thing. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the Colts finally making some moves, small moves, but moves nonetheless. We have re-signed EJ Speed and Tyquan Lewis, and that's about all we've done so far, including the Matt Gay signing, and then, of course, the 2 moves we made today. The biggest losses so far have been Bobby Okereke and Brandon Faison. The only 2 losses actually have been those 2. Bobby Okereke was a little unfortunate, but Brandon Faison I wasn't upset about because he was how do I put this nicely? Dog shit, so I'm just going to leave it there. So, yeah, that's all the Colts have really done so far. I expect a big splash either tomorrow or later in the week, so we'll see what happens. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the bell notifications, and for everything in the description box. See you guys next time. Bye.